first of all, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You have an incredible place here, and what I'm observing is all of your employees here are very happy, and I've heard it time and time again, and I've heard it about different companies, not just this beautiful place in the middle of Morocco. Tell me, what is your philosophy about employee treatment?
Well, I mean, it obviously should go without saying that people who run companies, work in companies, they are what a company is. A company is nothing more than that. The if you have an airline, um, you know, it's a tube, and the people in that airline and the people who are going to make your journey a pleasure or a misery. And so I think if you don't look after the people who are running your companies and work in your companies, you're going to have a very sad company. And uh, and and I think what makes Virgin, particularly wonderful, I think, is a wonderful group of people who believe in what they're trying to do, who are appreciated, who are praised, not criticised, uh, and um, and are given the tools to do a great job. And so, if you have a hotel like this, it's got to be, you've got to make sure that it's, the most special hotel in Morocco, and then we're very fortunate that the community around here are Berbers. They're the most gentle, lovely people in the world, and we've managed to teach them English, and they're just wonderful with the guests.
Wonderful. You're obviously doing something special. Is there something specific you could give to our audience that will teach them how to do it within their companies?
Well, I think the person who runs a company, your choice of person to run a company is critical. If you choose somebody who genuinely loves people, who looks for the best in people, who will talk to the cleaning lady and know her name or his name, as well as their fellow directors, will find time for everybody. That's critical. If you bring somebody in who's not good with people, you could destroy a company very, very quickly. I think the most important thing that people want is to be listened to, and if you have a great idea and you work for a company and nobody listens to you and to your idea, you're going to go off and work for another company. And I think a leader needs to be a great listener. It's not just listening, but they need to have a notebook. They need to write down what people tell them, and they need to then, action it the next day, so people can see that they're not wasting their time bringing up things. And then I think it's so important to get all the little details right. If I'm on a Virgin Atlantic plane, I will have a notebook. I'll talk to the staff. I'll talk to the customers. And at the end of every flight, even although I think the airline's pretty good now, I'll have 20 little items, and then the next day we'll action those items. And I think a lot of leaders feel it's almost beneath them to be scribbling notes and writing things down, and they just say they'll say, yes, you're absolutely right, we must sort that out, and of course it doesn't get sorted out. And if you have a company and all those little details are sorted, then no one's going to complain to people who work there. So people will be able to smile. They'll be able to, enjoy their time with their customers. But if you don't if you don't get those details sorted, then if the kosher meal has not been loaded onto a plane, and and somebody's upset, they ordered a kosher meal and that's the only thing they can eat, you're going to have an unhappy guest, and therefore your employees will be unhappy. And so by addressing all these little details, you have happy people.
That's incredible. Well, I can definitely tell by staying at your place that you pay very close attention to detail. This place is literally incredible. I think this is definitely the best hotel I've ever stayed anywhere around the world. And I stay in a lot of hotels. So thank you so much for sharing your insights, and thank you for the warm welcome at Kasbah Tamadad. Again, everyone, all of your employees that I've met, they have smiles on their face, and this is a very special place. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm off to